Hello, fans, and welcome to this week's edition of the Tiger Women's Basketball Report. I'm your host, Ben Rosenbaum, as always joined by the head coach of the Tigers, Laura Harper. Coach, welcome back.
Thank you.
So, another week, another 2-0 week for the Tigers, starting on the road down in Hampton, a win 78-65, a physical game, a lot of foul shots, a little bit of chippiness, but your team stayed focused, able to come out with a big win down in Virginia.
Yes, anytime we can get quality road wins at this time of the year, I was really proud of just us having that resilience to prevail through.
Rebound margin, plus 20 on the boards against Hampton. You had to be really happy with that, and obviously it leads to second chance opportunities, taking away their opportunities. That was a great effort by the team on the boards.
Of course, it's one of our core values is defending and rebounding. And it's no secret that it's a direct correlation to our success. And I think our team's starting to realize and buy into rebounding also equates to playing time. So it's nice when those things line up the way that they are for us.
Lex Nelson continues to just be a steady presence and now an explosive scoring presence as well. Great game for her, 19 points, 7 assists, 6 rebounds as well. We've been talking about her now for a few weeks with the scoring, but she is continuously raising her game by game at this point, it seems like.
It's consistency wins with her, and she's always been the most focused, the most disciplined, the one that's alongside with Pat, taking those extra shots. And there's no secret. From an emotional control standpoint, she's by far our most emotionally steady kid. And we're just so grateful to have her here.
So you get the win down in Hampton, and then you come back home, friendly confines of TU Arena to take on the Blue Hens and get some revenge on them for what happened in Newark. You defeat Delaware 70-57. I mean, it certainly helps that there wasn't widespread foul trouble within the first 3 minutes of the game. Just your thoughts on that game and your team able to battle through a tough beginning where it was back and forth a little bit and then pull away.
Of course, anytime we play Delaware, we know it's a battle. I have a lot of respect for Sarah and her team. I think there are just some distinguishable things that we needed to improve on from the last game, and I felt like our team took, post defense serious, press offense serious, zone offense serious, and I think it really equated to helping us, leading us to success.
You said at the end of the broadcast that you challenged them to tie the rebounding against Delaware, and you did exactly that. I think it was 39-39. Sure. The whole weekend, it was a great rebounding effort. I mean, is the buy-in there? Are you starting to see it now that they're like, I mean, you said it a second ago, they're starting to see it core value and it equates to playing time and all that. But do you sense that now everyone's going, I mean, AJ Jenkins does a great job boxing out. Sometimes no one gets the ball because AJ's busy boxing out. But, I mean, it really seems like there has been an emphasis on rebounding the last couple of weeks.
100,000%. It's a non-negotiable playing here for me here at Towson. I know that defense and rebounding wins championships. And I know it seems like a repetitive theme, but it's something that we talk about every day in practice. And I'm just proud of our team. And it's nice that the games that we have dropped, it's been really disparaging rebounding numbers for our team. So come on, we need to fix this.
Kylie, a double-double for her against Delaware, 15 and 12. And knock on wood, it seems like she's shaking off the inconsistency that she was having a little bit. And, I mean, she seems to really just rise to the occasion, especially in those big games, rivalry games like that.
Kylie is a gamer. We all know this. I think a lot of our success has been centered around, her stepping up for these big games. And I think knowing we only have 4 more games left until we get into the conference tournament, knowing that, her senior year is coming to an end, I think she really has an added focus and just an added determination. So hopefully, like you're saying, it just steamrolls to the next.
And she didn't get double-digit assists, but certainly early on in that game, we were maybe on triple-double watch for a minute for her. She had 4 or 5 assists very early on. She finished with 6. We don't talk about her ball movement and her passing enough, but she really does at times make some unbelievable passes and plays that lead to easy buckets. We don't talk about that dimension of her game a lot, but she really is a great passer.
A lot of people don't know that she's ambidextrous. So I think it just really adds to her versatility and ability to use both hands to pass the ball and she feels the game. You don't teach those kind of things. That's not coaching. That's just pure talent. And it's fun to watch her. Sometimes I'm just like, man, she's really like a savant. You don't know where she's looking, where she's going. Full court left-handed baseball pass to someone. But again, I'm just happy she's on our team.
You mentioned the post defense in Delaware. as well, Kayla Morris, 5 blocks for her. And this is now almost something that we're used to seeing out of Kayla Morris, these 4, 5, 6 block games. Talk about her shot blocking ability. And I mean, that seems like something else you can't really teach. I mean, a lot of people might say, oh, well, she's very tall, long wingspan, but she really does have a knack for blocking the ball.
You know, her timing is phenomenal, specifically when she's either coming from the weak side or she's, you know, handling a driver, an on-ball defender, and it's just last year she was top 10 in the NCAA in blocks. So, you know, I've known Kayla since she was 15 years old, and that's always something that she's had. I'm just excited that now she's helping us. She started the Delaware game on her own block party. It really got us juiced and going and gave us great energy.
Big road trip coming up, first against the College of Charleston and then against UNCW. Charleston will be looking for revenge as well, as you beat them up here, 66-59. They are 12-1 at home, tough place to play in any sport, really, across the conference. When you go down to Charleston, it's a very talented basketball team, tough place to play. What's going to be big, not just for the Charleston game, but as for this road trip as we get closer and closer to the end of the regular season?
You know, I think it comes down to our discipline and our focus and our emotional stability. I think for us to be able to convert plays and also, you know, respond to their runs, I think that's going to be this team. Can we respond when they make runs? For example, Delaware goes on a 6-0 run, I call timeout, we go on a 6-0 run. You know, that's a response. I think Charleston is a really prolific scoring team. I think they average almost 77, 78 points a game. So, you know, can we slow them down? Their guards are just putting up numbers that this conference hasn't even seen. But I'm confident that we'll be ready to play.
All right. The Tigers on the road for 2 this weekend, so make sure you stick to TowsonTigers.com to follow along. For the head coach of the Tigers, Laura Harper, I'm Ben Rosenbaum. Thanks for joining us, and as always, go Tigers.